Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm shuffling one more time. I've been working with this one, so I promise y'all. Okay. I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo, right? Hey, now, Leo, I get you in like some type of hyped up energy, I promise you. Now, y'all know I still be thugging a little bit and stuff. It ain't even necessarily thugging, but y'all know that song that got out, that Wham Wham song? And you know how when a girl come in and she be like, or the way I hear it, it don't even matter. She say Big Pluto, but I keep hearing Big Leo. Like, I'm shuffling your deck, and I kept on hearing that Big Leo bitch, like, what the fuck? That's how she come in. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, what Leo got going on? Somebody hyped up something. I don't know. Yeah, but I get it. I like that. It had me hyped, too. So either way, on the bottom of the deck, we got the public eye, baby. There's something going on in the public eye. It's giving me that your strength is being seen. Your bravery is being observed. Your courage is being studied. You know? And when I split the deck, we got blank right here. We got brick wall on the opposite side. So you may have cut off access or something like that to somebody. I don't know. Somebody done hit a brick wall. They must have forgot. Okay, so up top we got the truth, and once out in the reverse we got once in, right? So I'm absolutely not lying right here now. This is definitely the straight drop truth. We gonna see what we talking about, because we got easily influenced right here and romantic with the public eye. So somebody might be being seen as being easily influenced when it comes to, you know, a romantic tip or something. We got flow. So it's something with the truth flowing in a situation. Yeah. It seems like something is manifesting. What's this flow about? We got a stalemate. So all options are being used in a situation and somebody is getting exposed. Okay. So this might have something to do with an ending. You know, 13, that's death card energy. But again, that ending only happens for something new to begin, right? And we got a divine femme looking in the mirror when it comes to this public eye. So this might have something to do with an empress or something like that. Or again, somebody who presents as a divine femme, because this is 45 and that's the number 9 that speaks of the hermit, right? Now the hermit can be somebody with mass motives or like hidden intentions or something like that. But it's really giving me, again, with this divine femme and this looking in the mirror, you know, something done came to completion or something done ended. This may have something to do with a realization. You got a breakdown right here and protected by the Most High. So somebody might be having some type of breakdown because they're figuring out that you're protected by the Most High, which means no weapon formed against you. You hear me? No weapon. And also, see, somebody was trying to cause a sudden change to that as well, too. Cause something to get real envious for this divine feminine, because it's given when it comes to spiritual communication. Somebody was real envious about, you know, your main line that you got or something like that. Yeah. So you got dark night of the soul, sun on the back. Something is being illuminated. Somebody might be going through dark night of the soul behind the scenes. You know, everything that can go wrong could possibly be going wrong right now. Somebody having to face their demons is what it is. Face their fears. Face temptation. Okay, so it's something with somebody being tempted. Yep. And you got isolation when it comes to repeated patterns due to this somebody having some type of security when it comes to this public eye. What's going on with this temptation? You got alignment. 101. So it's something where somebody needs to align, you know, when it comes to more so their spiritual pathway is what I'm getting, but it's also like some type of purification process. Like it's some type of spiritual secrets or something like that. With that high priestess energy, these gifts, some type of inner knowing. Somebody needs to learn how to trust their inner voice. What's going on with this alignment? You got an Aquarius in the reverse. So off top, we got a backward ass Aquarius, right? Or with this 11th house in reverse as well, too. You know, Aquarius governs the 11th house. So that speaks of like your house of friends, hopes, wishes, different things like that. But either way it goes, it's in the reverse. So, you know, yeah. We got confirmation when it comes to a solution, the answer to the problem. Okay. So we got fuel and spring, set up vibes. So it's something going on, you know, with this Aquarius being in the reverse and something being highlighted when it comes to what somebody was being energized by, this fuel. Around springtime, it was a sudden change. Or something may have been destroyed around spring or something like that. Yeah, somebody might be stuck in some type of relationship or marriage and they intimidated when it comes to this public eye, the way they being seen. This contract or this marriage can also speak of some type of binding agreement or something like that. Somebody got themselves in as well, too. It seems as if when that whatever they manifested, you know, they seeing this shit different. Give me more with this liar in the reverse. We got something is off. So the truth in the situation is something is off. Somebody knows this internally. With that hermit energy. When a person goes inside, you know what I mean, to seek some type of guidance, they can feel that something is off. What's off? What's off? When it comes to this flow. Oh, you got ego. Communication. So somebody was communicating with their ego? Transformation. Yeah, I don't know. Something off when it comes to the flow. You know what I mean? Of, again, whatever communication somebody is getting. When it comes to this person operating in their ego and being dishonest, being distruthful, you know, being unfair, is given that that situation is at a stalemate. And you got street smarts and sudden change, stuck. Somebody who felt like they had some type of smarts on how to maneuver themselves out of these streets. Now, understand these could be the physical streets or these could be the spiritual streets. Either way it go, baby, they stuck. And we got serious and helpful right here. Third party, sudden change. So it seemed like somebody stuck, you know what I mean, tied to an individual. And this person might be changing on them or some shit like that. Yeah, somebody might be seriously in their ego. It has a lot to do with the way that they're viewing a situation now. Again, with this hangman energy, it's some type of lies or something like that as well, too, though. What's going on with this serious breakdown? Okay. You got petty in the reverse, so a situation is not petty. Again, Spirit felt the need to double down on the fact and say that this is serious. Again, 38. You know, that's going to be that 11 now. It's a whole lot of secrets because even that 11 reducing down to that 2, that high priestess energy. Somebody is really having issues, I kid you not, with this dark night of the soul process behind the scenes. What's going on? Jump out. You got adult mindset, cause and effect. So somebody needs to, again, view the different situations. It's something about the actions that somebody has taken throughout life. You know what I mean? And again, now they find themselves in a position where they have to either accept accountability or, you know. And it's something with somebody, again, having some type of adult mindset when it comes to this Empress energy. In temptation. What's going on? You got a spiritual bloodline and baby. Sudden change. Hidden true intentions. So what's going on with this? You got moving in silence. Okay. So with this 10, this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's something about, you know, somebody having issues when it comes to them battling temptation behind the scenes and them keeping it to themselves. Moving in silence, presenting themselves like they have some type of adult mindset. You got wisdom. So somebody was trying to line themselves with some type of wisdom or something like that. Which was their intentions behind the scenes. It's a baby behind the scenes or something like that with this Aquarius in the reverse. I don't know exactly. Easily influenced. Money in the reverse. So somebody was easily influenced. You got money in the reverse, which means they just took a risk. Somebody thought they was going to get some shit and didn't get nothing. What's going on with this? Constant. What's going on with this wisdom? You got don't know no better. Strong will. So somebody strong will and don't know no better when it comes to the risk that they take. All somebody just fight. You know what I mean? You got addictions, destructive behaviors, commitment. Again, specific identified money. So somebody may have made some type of commitment with an individual who had some type of addictions or destructive behaviors. It's something with some money. Somebody was very specific when it came to money or something like that. And now an individual is highly upset because they viewing somebody as being a liability. Somebody upset that they fueled the situation is what it is. This was some type of toxic connection here. Maybe even some people was doing drugs together and they was completely happy and bliss when it came to the money that they had, you know, around spring or something. But then it was a sudden change. You got same belief system, sneaky. So both these people was on some fuck shit or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know why I keep saying both these people, because Aquarius the only one that done came out, Leo. So clearly we got somebody in the background that ain't came to the forefront yet. Look, powerful manifester, a cheater. So somebody was cheating and presenting themselves like they was some type of powerful manifester or something like that around spring. They was trying to force some shit is what it was. Somebody was writing all type of petitions and shit like that. Look, a practitioner, spiritual business, even went to a practitioner and paid them some money. Paid them they motherfucking last is what they did, Leo. I ain't playing with you, baby. Look, and sudden change. Somebody paid a person to cause a sudden change to your security. But see, the truth is this person can still feel that something is off. It's giving me that this practitioner may have been able to feel that something was off with this person, that they more so was operating, you know, out of their ego. They presented themselves to be serious, like they wasn't being petty, right? And presented like they had some type of adult mindset. Somebody was trying to move like, man, stop playing. Again, with the practitioner. Some people may have even, because you know this tarot, you flip or switch that energy. Somebody may have even actually gotten a practitioner to take some type of action, and there was a sudden change with this practitioner. Now, somebody was in their ego. Look, a lustful practitioner. So somebody may have been doing some type of sex magic or something like that, trying to play around in your energy. You got working together in the reverse though. So it's a sudden change to these people working together. Yeah, with some type of dishonesty or something like that going on. Some type of unfairness. Yeah, they hidden enemies. Oh, so these people was counteracting each other energy anyway. Some was destroyed. It's some type of side effects. What's going on with this? Discerning in a reverse, passive aggressive in a reverse. So somebody lacked discernment. A situation is at a stalemate, because when it came to, again, being able to check the seriousness, somebody didn't have good judgment at all. They had bad judgment. Envy, devil, hidden enemies. I'm telling you, there's somebody under judgment for whatever bondage, just a little toxic shit that they was in while they was being envious. 15, hidden enemy, a tower. This shit crumbling. What's going down? You got an Aries with the petty in the reverse. So this Aries, you know, is either Aries or it speaks of first house energy. You know, Aries deal with the head. It's something about some type of selfishness or something like that. Yeah. It's something about somebody soaking when it comes to this hidden enemy. What's going on with this Aries? Because you got petty in the reverse. You got siphoning and it came out. It fell out of love. You know what I mean? Somebody may have been trying to siphon, you know, somebody's energy. This person with this adult mindset. This may have very well been you right here. But it's something about you moving in silence and using your wisdom. Spiritual bloodline. You received some type of spiritual communication that you was dealing with occult energy and that an individual was a hidden enemy. Again, they can't get shit. Shut it down. I don't know. People gonna learn about fucking around with people when it comes to this North Node energy, Leo. I promise you. Look, moving in silence, non-committal. So somebody was trying to pull on another person energy, but what they was keeping to themselves is the fact that, you know, it's something with some non-committal energy. Somebody really wasn't committed to the task. It's something about some type of balancing out taking place. Again, with this lustful energy, sixth sense, hidden enemy. Somebody could sense something was going on. Look. And you got non-functional. When it comes to an individual wisdom and this alignment, it's like they shit ain't functional. Somebody third eye is sealed. Sealed, signed, and motherfucking delivered. It's not there. Period. Not having any particular focus or purpose. Somebody just simply don't know no better. And again, they pissed off by somebody being a highly powerful manifester and let a motherfucker just fuel them up. You got a Sagittarius looking in the mirror, laughing, lustful. So you got a Sagittarius that's looking in the mirror, and something with some horror activity or something like that. This is even giving me, if there's some shit where it's somebody that you fool with, somebody might be like be in your house, go in your mirror and like, I don't know, hype themselves up or something. Somebody, yeah, look, highly vibrational. Okay. So either way it go, you know, somebody is non-functional, you know what I mean? And they don't know no better. Because you high vibrational is something about your strength, about your bravery, about your courage. Your resilience. I do you one better. Look, somebody highly upset when it comes to this promiscuous energy. High vibrational promiscuous. Justice, pillow talking. Comfortable Sagittarius. Somebody is something with this motherfucking Sagittarius, baby. And somebody being comfortable pillow talking. Again, with this justice. Them scales being balanced out. What's going on with this? You got fumbled. So somebody was being a whore and fumbled this powerful manifester is what it is. Now motherfucking intimidated or something like that, Leo. So somebody fumbled you, baby. They fumbled you. What you say, big Leo, bitch? Like, what the fuck? Hold on. Hey, not to even say if you a masculine. You know what I mean? It's something about, you know, enabled, authorized. Go with the flow. We gonna see how that play out. What's going on with this sudden change, though? We got on the come up. So it was a sudden change to this person that was on the come up when it comes to this dishonest ass energy. You got understanding and it came out sideways with compassion, right? So it's something about the two people understanding that they can't work together or something like that. Working together in the reverse. There's still some type of disharmonious energy, a split. You know what I mean? Where two people once was coming together or somebody was operating in their ego. You got a Cancer and it say stop. Sagittarius, 1,000 different ways. Now, understand this Sagittarius 9th house energy, right? So this speaks of mental exploration. This Cancer is 4th house energy. This gonna speak of your roots, your foundation, you know, your ancestors and different shit like that. It seems like you got 1,000 different ways of getting it, baby. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to you protecting yourself in this ancient knowledge that you got access to. Somebody wants you to stop. They want to stop your authority. Yeah. Look, it say using you. See, so somebody didn't have good judgment when they was using you. This may have something to do with some type of partnership or something like that. On the come up, understanding, using you. So somebody knew you was on the come up too. And there's something about you coming to an understanding that somebody was using you. Moon in the reverse, some got exposed when it came to this Aries. Or again, how selfish somebody was. You got siphoning. in their feelings. So somebody may have found out that another person was trying to siphon their energy and now they in their feelings. This person that's in their feelings has some type of spiritual wisdom or something like that. Or some type of, it's something with tradition. And some type of spiritual teachings or something. But again, when it came to this healing, this patience, this moderation, this cooperating with, like somebody was non-committal to what the fuck they needed to commit to. Yeah, Sagittarius, blank, blank, blank. Mental exploration. What's going on with this? Confession. Yeah, so somebody might want to confess that they was in this non-committal energy. When it came to tradition. Yeah, falsified, alter, forged, fake, money, hospital visit. So somebody might have falsified or something like that. Some type of hospital visit in order to get some money or some shit. What's going on with this? You got multi-talented and currently happening. So it's something about a confession that an individual is multi-talented. That's why a motherfucker in their feelings. That's what's being exposed. Again, what you having 1,000 different ways of getting it, baby. 17. You in this star card energy, Leo. It's something about you receiving messages, you know what I mean, when it comes to your intuition. You're going through this renewal, this rebirth. Faith has been restored. And it's also something about you being grounded when it comes to your authentic energy, receiving some type of praise, like even like this audience energy, and understand that, yeah, you can do something in front of a large group of people. If not, baby, you just notice, period. And you got this high vibrational energy right here. Look, counterfeit money. I don't know if somebody trying to do something with some type of fake money or something like that. What's going on? Chosen. Okay. So we got chosen energy here when it comes to this high vibrational. Hey, but that's 13 out here, right? Again, with that death card, something ended. What's going on with that? Complete bliss, counterfeit, same belief system, money. So somebody is acting like they happy or something like that, or trying to present themselves like they in this chosen energy. But the truth is, goddamn it, is what do you say? Cash rules all things around me type shit. Yeah, nah. On a high horse in the reverse, dishonest. So somebody is not on a high horse. They simply just being honest when it comes to this promiscuous energy. Yeah. Secret competition, falsified, alter, fake, closed door, money. And that's what I'm saying. It's making me feel like you came across the fact that somebody was in some type of secret competition with you and you closed off the motherfucking door to them, right? Because they was fake, falsified, and you tapped into your money is what you did. Straight role model energy. Look, blocking intuition, and that's what I'm saying. Somebody fumbled a role model. Now they want to block your intuition because you very producer. It's something about like pregnancy, growth. You know, again, that divine femme energy, baby. You done tapped in. You ain't on your high horse. It just simply is what it is. Look, clean as a whistle when it comes to this money. Ain't no dirty money. Ain't no false, no nothing. Somebody don't like how you built your shit. They curious, impulsive. They curious because they feel like something happened fast for you or something like that. Look, learn lesson in the reverse. Somebody didn't learn their lesson. On the come up. They didn't learn. Still didn't learn about being dishonest, being deceitful, being unfair. Somebody has issues when it comes to them accepting accountability. Yep, blank. Look, they're curious about your power and control. How did you get it, Leo? That's what they want to know. How did you get it, baby? Look, guarded in the reverse. Understanding. It's something about somebody being vulnerable. They didn't learn the lesson, therefore they're vulnerable. Oh, they was, okay. What's going on with this? You got rude. So somebody was using you and being rude to you? Again, with the keeping secrets or something. It's something with somebody accepting surface level knowledge as well, too. And we got transformation, money, curious. I'm telling you, somebody want to know how your money transformed the way it did. Tell them watch their own motherfucking pockets. Do you hear me, Leo? Keeping things to yourself. That's what I'm saying. Fuck all that with that moon card. Somebody in their feelings because you moving forward. You done regain control of a situation, and what's yours is yours and what's theirs is theirs. Stay the fuck over there. You hear me? Somebody feel like you stepping on toes simply because you satisfied. Fuck them and they feelings. You hear me? That's all I'm saying. That's the confession. Goddamn it, curious. Same belief system. Goddamn it, you curious as into what they believe in all together. Shit. You hear me? Blank. Hey, and I just heard that part on that only that Nicki Minaj when she said worry about if my butt fade, worry about y'all niggas us straight. I promise you, look, confessions, multi-talented. That bitch said when I walk in, sit up straight. I don't give a fuck if I was late. Oh God, silly. That's what I'm saying. Confession. Somebody was being silly when they thought that they was going to step on your toes, especially with you being in the star card energy. This renewal, this rebirth, all of this updated shit, this whole revised version of you. Yeah, nah, never. Listening, isolation, curious. They want to know what was being said to you when you was in isolation. You tell them you keep your eyes on your own motherfucking plate. You hear me? Discard this motherfucking cult energy is what was being said to you, baby. Let them go. You hear me? Don't go to the light, Carol Ann type shit. What are we talking about? Street smart. See the shit coming into balance now. And now somebody curious because they feel isolated. Fancy but broke, see? Because when it comes to this chosen shit, they be trying to act like they about that shit, but that shit ain't producing for them. It ain't showing for them. That wisdom ain't working for them. It ain't doing nothing. It's flat. Yeah, change. Look, watching all eyes on you. Round 4 right now. Street smart. I'm telling you, motherfuckers paying attention to you, Leo. They really paying attention to you because everything coming into balance with you. And again, these motherfuckers feel isolated. They weren't worried about that shit before. Remember? They wanted to come through and drop your rank before. They weren't worried about no rank, no nothing like that. Damn sure weren't worried about you. You hear me, baby? Summer? Yeah. Around summertime, something ended. Yeah. Somebody feeling like they was going to be on their high horse. It's making me feel like, baby, even if you was being extra humble, you done turned fire up on these bitches a little bit more, too. With this role model energy. Honest. Hey, street smart. It's giving me that J. Cole middle child. That middle child. Cause what did he say? He said niggas been counting me out. I'm loading my clip. I'm counting my bullets. I'm writing down names. I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice and I'm getting, hey, y'all gotta, yeah. Honest. Yeah. Look, curious. Somebody curious about this role model energy that you in, baby. I kid you not. I kid you not. What he say? Do you want to build a snowman in this motherfucker? I kid you not. Look, whore. Constant whore. Street smart, constant whore. What's going on with this? Oh, pillow talking. That's what somebody said about you, Leo. You was street smart and you was constantly being a whore. You was throwing that thing in a circle. We got a Libra that didn't learn their lesson. Or somebody ain't learned their lesson around Libra season. Because we did just see fall come out too. Or this might have something to do with 7th house energy, which speaks of, you know, partnerships and marriage. I'll do you one better to tell you justice, wisdom. You know, the scales being balanced out. That's police energy too. Judgment all day. We got a demonic effect when it comes to these repetitive behaviors. A whore that thought they were street smart. Yeah, somebody got some type of entity or something like that attached to them. Hey, didn't I just fucking say that? Entity attachment positive? Yeah. It's a Libra with an entity attachment. Some type of lust demon or something like that from all that. And understand that this entity real rude. You know what I mean? It might be certain things that you noticing and keeping it to yourself or something like that, Leo. Yeah. It's something about this entity attachment being a flop when it come to you, though. That was a sudden change. Something was unsuccessful because, again, you started keeping things to yourself moving forward. Yeah. Happy, joy, fulfillment. Do you believe in magic? Didn't I just say, do you want to build a snowman? Copycat whore. So disrespectful, Leo. You hear me? Healthy friendship, Anubis in the reverse. Somebody ain't got no healthy friendship with Anubis. So when I say, baby, that night of Dark Night of the Soul, running through their ass. Somebody done had a whole lot of shit that they done suppressed. Look, conflict battle. I'm telling you, I'm gonna mix these up a little bit, because baby, that whore just sticking to it, ain't it? Whore. She just sticking to it. So yeah, either way it go. You might be keeping things to yourself right now when it comes to this sacrifice, but understand that an individual was stepping on toes because they ain't got no relationship with Anubis. You hear me? They was being silly when they thought that they was going to discard the Chosen. I'm telling you. And now they was acting fancy but broke around. Somebody was acting fancy but broke around Summer knowing that they was curious. Fears. Spell work. Their worst fears was you being happy, joyful, fulfilled. So they did spell work on your ass. Razzling, dazzling. But again, they was silly to think they was ever going to discard the motherfucking Chosen. Because you hear me? Oh, but God. Sorry. All is well, Leo. All is well, baby. Okay. Conflict battle, count your blessings, true story, spell work. Again, motherfucker really tried to razzle dazzle your ass down. Shit. Okay. And now we got, first of all, take a shot for me, right? Star. So you in the twinkle twinkle little star and you telling motherfuckers take a shot for me, right? And now we got what? Somebody is questioning your wisdom. They questioning where did you get this knowledge. They questioning your tradition. They questioning your bloodline. Tell them take that shit up with the divine. You got a Scorpio right here that fell out sideways. Spell work in the reverse. Some shit backfiring. Supernatural. They dealing with some supernatural type shit right now. I promise you. Again, count your blessings. It say hasn't happened yet. So maybe every motherfucking thing that they got coming ain't necessarily came yet. But baby, they're aware that something is off. Remember? Now, first of all, Leo, you in this star card energy, right? Somebody tried to discard you, baby. I promise you. And divine showed up for you, tapped in and said, not my chosen. And now you telling these bitches take a shot for me because they acting fancy but broke. Hey, again, he told that hoe, I could see it in your eyes. You angry, regretting, got shit on what you feeling now. You mad because he ain't like me. Oh, you mad because nobody ever did it like me? Yeah, bitch. Look, what? This fancy but broke person questioning this take a shot for me energy. They questioning this wisdom. They questioning this transformation. They questioning this commitment that you in. They questioning your rank. Yeah, but around summer, that spell work backfired. And that's what sparked curiosity. They learned that curiosity gonna kill that motherfucking cat dead, though. You hear me? 15 in the reverse. Somebody was not able to attach that entity. I told you that shit was a flop. Scorpio in the reverse. It's a Scorpio that's curious. Or Scorpio's 8th house energy. Again, death and regeneration. Somebody is fearful of change. They refusing to let a cycle close out. They refusing to do it, but they got to understand that that shit going to be force-fed because it ain't nothing they can do about that. Motherfucker really ain't got no problem like they think they got. Ain't got no power like they think they got. Yeah, so something going on supernatural when it comes to this Libra energy or some type of partnership that somebody got. Somebody feel like they partner got this entity attached. Somebody know they partner got this entity attachment. Somebody got something that be talking to them. A Libra with this supernatural energy. Somebody even got something going on in their house, some type of paranormal activities. And they paranoid shit, tongue twister. Different way of viewing things. See, this person got a different way of viewing things. He said, I think the city that we from just kind of ruined things. Third party, Sagittarius, different way of viewing things. Okay, that's what he said. He said, she said, I know you change. I never see you because you always busy doing things. He said, I really wish she had a different way of viewing things. I think the city that we from just kind of ruined things. It's such a small place, not much to do but talk and listen. The men are jealous and the women all in competition. And now your friends telling you stories that you often misinterpret and taint all your images of your Mr. Perfect. Hey, he said, I could tell that you've been crying all night, drinking all summer, hoping for your happiness, hope that you'll recover. He told her, this the one I know you hated when you heard it, and it's worse because you know that I deserve it. Take a shot for me. He ate that bitch down, I promise you. Sagittarius with this entity attachment. It's some supernatural shit going on. Somebody rotten. And when it comes to their mental, baby, I don't know. Yeah. Same belief system, accomplished, intimidated. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers that wanted to operate the way that they was operating, I'm telling you, that shit eating their ass up. You got a Leo. And they ain't laughing, baby. Look, that shit was a flop. Some was unsuccessful when it came to a Leo. Supernatural, Sagittarius, Leo. Now understand, Leo, baby, you govern 5th house energy. You deal with creation. Creativity, willpower, ego. You know, that gut feeling. So somebody may have been with this Sagittarius, Leo energy, and maybe have been some supernatural going on when it comes to somebody's mind and the different things that they create and the different things that they tell themselves. The way that they view a healthy relationship type shit. Like somebody, I don't know. Either way I go when it comes to this healthy friendship shit in the reverse, it seems like somebody ain't laughing. Like, Leo, you don't find none of this shit funny. You know what I mean? It's something with some type of insecurities or some shit like that going on here. Some type of raw emotion somebody having to deal with. What's going on with this laughing in the reverse? Energy vampire in the reverse. What failed in the reverse? So you got Anubis in the reverse. Energy vampire in the reverse. So somebody was not able to siphon another person's energy is what it is. They not laughing because they wasn't able to pull on somebody's shit. That's what's being illuminated to them, that they wasn't able to feel up or something like that. Somebody didn't take the temptation or something. Relationship, marriage, potential. Same system belief. So somebody felt like they could potentially marry somebody or get in a relationship with them because they had the same system, the same belief systems. Yeah, somebody thought that something could grow for them or something. What's going on with this energy vampire shit in the reverse? You got heartbreak in the reverse, and that was definitely a return to sender that came out in the reverse. Do you believe in magic in the reverse? Look, blame. Potential blame. Okay. So when it comes to this heartbreak being in the reverse, somebody is not heartbroken. And again, this star singing, take a shot for me. You hear me? I can see it in your eyes. You angry. Regret ain't got shit on what you feeling now. Mad. He went in on that. Y'all got to listen to that, I promise you. He told that bitch all the care I would take, all the love that we make. Now you trying to find somebody to replace what I gave to you. It's a shame you didn't keep it. Oh, God, went in on that whole return to sender in the reverse. Yeah, I made it. He went, man, that song kind of deep. I promise you. That song kind of deep. I don't give a fuck. Low vibrational, you hear me? Somebody don't care. It seems like you don't care. Damn, that flew all the way over there. Work it out. Look, questioning. Somebody questioning, working it out. Return to sender in the reverse. Some did not. Yeah, no. A return to sender backfired. So this is even making me feel like, you know how motherfuckers feel like somebody doing something to them and then they send something at one person and it wasn't that motherfucking person, so rightfully it returned back. Man, somebody fucking themselves up, boy. Low vibrational right now. Round 4. Present day. Completion. So some of them came to completion. What I just tell you about that backfire. Didn't I just say that shit, Leo? That spell work backfire, baby. And somebody being hit with some type of ending, some type of death energy. Scorpio in the reverse. Death. Shit ending. Not working out. You got a Virgo right here that's low vibrational. Virgo 6th house energy. This gonna deal with somebody's health, like they work and shit. Somebody might be sick or something like that too. It's a Virgo that's low vibrational, and again, they souring or something like that. Give me more with this backfire. Somebody needs some type of help, and you got pretending. So somebody might need some type of help from a higher source. Or they might need some type of help because some shit done backfired on the lover. Yeah, the shit didn't work out when it came to this return to sender. Again, they rolled the dice when it came to this great investment. Look, binding, unbreakable, permanent. Damn. Okay, what's going on with this supernatural energy, though? We got spiritual communication, and the Virgo went ahead and came on up out here. So it's something, I'm telling you, look greedy. Somebody was being greedy, trying to overdo some shit with the spiritual communication. They felt like it'd be a great investment. Somebody has some type of hidden intentions or hidden motives or something like that. Yeah. It's some toxic shit, too, that they operating with this binding shit. Yeah, this communication, spiritual communication. What's going on? Again with the Virgo, Sagittarius, Virgo. So the Sagittarius, Virgo could be the same person. This could be either flip or switching, you know. A Virgo with Sagittarius and they shit, or a Sagittarius with Virgo. Either way it go. We got Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo all clumped together. Leo all clumped together. What's this spiritual communication with this Virgo? You got change in the reverse. That something didn't change when it came to this Leo energy. So somebody may have received some type of spiritual communication from a Virgo that something didn't change. And again, somebody is not laughing. Some shit is not funny. Warning signs when it came to this great investment, because they did not receive the warning signs that you already had a clear path. What's going on with this change or this refusal of change? So you have despair. So something did not change. An individual is still in despair. You got an energy vampire in the reverse, jealous of a great investment. Ending death, divine masculine. So something ended when it came to a divine masculine. This masculine's divinity may have ended altogether. Their divine protection. Because somebody thought it was a great investment to be jealous, or they was on some jealous, Somebody wanted to be on some fuck shit, basically, is what it is. You know, and you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes in this motherfucking, spiritual contract in the reverse. It seemed like they lost their spiritual contract. It's something with this partnership, this harmonious energy. Somebody definitely lost their halo. And we got heartbreak in the reverse. What's going on with this heartbreak? It says spiritual communication. Stop and think for a moment. So with this stopping and thinking for a moment, it's something again with what somebody was taught, what they were told, what they agreed to. It's something about some type of repetitive behaviors when it came to this ending, this death. So somebody may have did some type of death rituals or death magic, or tried to again project some type of endings towards you multiple times or some shit like that. Now that's what they getting. Look, brick wall, winter, repetitive behaviors, death. I'm telling you, some shit ending because they hitting a brick wall like around wintertime. Coming up winter, you got devil, evil, toxic, bondage. Somebody under judgment for being in this demonic ass energy that they was in. And it ain't no return to sender. They can't return shit to sender because they are the creator. So it's coming right back to they motherfucking ass and they soaking. What's going on with this? I try to keep them all in the upright when y'all see me do that. You got a rebirth here. So somebody want to work something out in order to have a rebirth. Because when it comes to this backfire, they need help. Yup. You got looking in the mirror. Somebody finally looking in the mirror around winter. I'm telling you, you got whore and comfortable. Comfortable being a whore. I don't know what this is. Look, jealousy. Some backfired. Because somebody was jealous of your rebirth and wanted to bind you. But now they got to step and think for a moment, because they ain't even got no motherfucking spiritual contract, and they in despair because ain't shit changing when it comes to this Virgo energy with this spiritual communication. So understand, even if somebody is going to a person who got Virgo highly aspected in their chart and they doing some type of reading of shit from them, still ain't changing. Enable, authorize, yeah. Somebody enabling some type of connection or something like that around winter. Or giving somebody some type of authorization like that. Soul. Somebody sold their motherfucking soul. Look, exalted. And they was happy about this shit when it came to them being a whore. Damn. You got a baby right here. It's definitely a baby out here. Somebody might be birthing an entity is what they... Now, understand, only take it if it applies. I kid you not. And if it's not your look, don't take it personal. Y'all know I only read the cards, baby. Okay? But shit, somebody needs some type of help because they done sold their soul is what they did. That's what people don't understand. That jealousy, that envy, all that shit is an entity. Yeah. So, when it comes to whatever cult energy, it may have been some type of spiritual leader or something like that somebody was listening to too with this Hierophant energy. Somebody talk somebody out their shit. Either way it go, they ain't got no spiritual contract no more, okay? And somebody receiving this Virgo energy or whoever it is that somebody going to get these readings or however it's go. Somebody is receiving spiritual communication about your contract, about your nobility or something like that. It's something about you being very powerful, you being elevated, being high ranked. You're being, you know what I mean, raised up. Yeah. And it's something with somebody persuading, again, this whore. I don't know what this is, because this whore just really, somebody look entertainment specific. Baby. I don't know. You may have identified. I don't know, baby. I don't know. We're going to leave that right there with that baby. We're going to leave that right there. So we got spiritual war, attack. We got projecting, entity attachment, remove. Okay. So this whore didn't change when it comes to this spiritual war, this spiritual attack. It's something about this harmonious energy. It really gives me like somebody is trying to attack a person and a spirit team. And baby, that is the last thing that an individual want to do. Motherfucker really in despair right now because they was projecting behind the scenes is what they was doing. They was trying to keep it hidden. And baby, they was living in a whole illusion of delusion. Do you hear me? Because again, with that spiritual contract in reverse, they ain't got no business. Different way of viewing things. I don't give a fuck. Do you hear me? At all. High priest. So we got a high priest without a spiritual contract. Projecting behind the scenes, high priest. Let me find the fuck out, okay? Somebody may have been lying about their rank or something like that they had over time. You hear me? Falsified, altered, Jezebel. I don't give a fuck. Somebody was lying saying that another person was operating in some type of Jezebel energy, some type of hypersexual energy. Either way it goes, something was falsified or altered. It was fucking fake. Yeah. Give me more. A Taurus in a reverse. So it's something about somebody stopping and thinking for a moment with this Taurus in a reverse. Either it's afflicted as Taurus, right? Or that Taurus going to deal with second house energy. That's going to deal with your house of possessions. What you got, baby. What was handed down to you. You know what I mean? What do you own? And this is not only in the physical. This is also in the spiritual. We going to get to tapping into this 10 of pentacles. You know what I mean? When we get the, that's that inheritance. What you got? Yeah. What's going on with this? Yeah. Some shit in the past. What's going on with this Taurus? You got a smooth talker here. Did and doing the most. So when it comes to this spiritual war attack, you got a smooth talker. A whore, that's a smooth talker. When it comes to this devil energy, this toxic shit, this bondage. Yeah, something with somebody being very persuasive or something like that. Yeah, and they be doing the most. They did and has done and always gonna do, you know, the most. Okay. So we got sickness in target. Prayers. So somebody tried to target your prayers and send some type of sickness towards you? Somebody wants to zero in on your prayers. Ain't that something? This a bitch spitting some type of spell work. That's what that whole look, demonic effect. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to your rebirth, you got a bitch speaking over you, Leo. The audacity of this hoe. Okay. So somebody wants you to have some type of demonic effect on you because they jealous of what you got going on because shit backfiring on them because they sold they little silly ass useless soul accomplishment. The fuck? Give me more with this. Right. Secret competition. Motherfucker that want to compete with you behind the scenes, but the hoe knows she can't add up. Her, she, him, shim, whatever the fuck it is. Can't add up. I'm telling you. Would never. Demonic effect, influence when it comes to their secret. Somebody jealous of you, so baby, they want you to feel like you got to compete with them. And you damn sure don't. Because the mere fact that a motherfucker jealous of you already let you know that you won the motherfucking competition. You will be a fool to do it. Envy. You hear me? Yeah, envy. And it's a danger, ending, hoarder. Somebody holding on to some type of envy and that shit is dangerous. Yeah. That shit is dangerous as fuck. Warning signs, mixed emotions. So it's something about you seeing the warning signs when it comes to an individual having some type of mixed emotions. Warning signs, secret competition, demonic effects, smooth talker, Taurus in the reverse, high priest, projecting, spiritual war attack, whore, extreme happiness. Somebody even was projecting some type of lustful energy towards you. I kid you not. So you would be in that hypersexual energy. That shit is weird. Ending, death, device. So somebody may have been trying to manifest some type of device or something. Or use some type of device or something in order to cause some type of ending. A piece of equipment used with a particular purpose. I don't know what the fuck that's about, Leo. But okay. What's going on with this? You got financially stable in the reverse with money in the reverse. So somebody was happy when you was broke. Or something done came to fulfillment, full circle or something like that. Now something being put on display about how somebody is not financially stable or something like that. With the world card in the reverse, that's mirroring numbers though. That's 21, 21. Only difference is one upright and one in the reverse. Yes, somebody was extremely happy when another person was financially unstable is what it is. This divine film. Whore. Somebody is very determined to try. This whore shit is real hard. Understand that when a person gotta go this hard to target somebody sexually, that just lets you know the type of energy that they in, baby. This is the biggest hoe of hoe. Especially with this trying to force this on this divine film. I think a motherfucker footwork or you know what I mean, like what they got going on actually proves who is who. You know what I mean? Yeah. Death ending around fall. Somebody going through some type of ending or something like that. Yeah, true story. That's what I'm saying when it comes to this spiritual war attack. So your stability may have been thrown off or something like that. I'm telling you, it's like somebody wanted you to look a certain type of way and they went into the spirit and tried to break your shit down so that it'll trickle down in the physical. So when they point that shit out, it'll look true. They getting their ass toe up, I promise you. Look, illusion, opportunity. Somebody, it was an illusion. The shit was fake. I told you, an illusion of delusion. The motherfucker was just slow. They blew it and they still ain't getting nothing. And then they put themselves farther in the motherfucker. They ain't even got no something, man, boy. What's going on with this true story? True story about what? Sturdy stance. Choices. Practitioner. So it's something about the choices that you make. You got a sturdy stance when it comes to this practitioner. So whatever energy it is that they throwing at you, this jail shit, trying to lock you up, baby, you able to cut them motherfucking ties. Tell me you an alchemist without telling me you be alchemizing shit, Leo. You hear me? Somebody projecting on you behind the scenes trying to change your choices is what it is. This high priest type energies. Yeah. Either way it go, you real sturdy when it comes to this spiritual shit. And you keep on putting the end to it. Somebody can't stick their hand in your spiritual bank. You don't give a fuck how smooth talking they is. Look, union in the reverse. Nah. Somebody trying to latch on to your shit because they shit empty. What's going on with this union? You got dreams in the reverse, coming into balance in the reverse, different way of viewing things in the reverse. Hasn't had this shit already done happen. And it's something with somebody viewing the same thing, that a situation is not coming into balance with these dreams in the reverse. That's why they got these warning signs right here. Blank on both sides. Motherfuckers don't know what is happening. So this union hasn't happened yet when it comes to this smooth talker. Yeah. But either way it goes, somebody's seeing something the same way when it comes to this demonic effect of this secret competition that a motherfucker wants to be in. Yep. A situation is not coming into balance at all. Somebody getting some type of bad karma or something like that. Or some type of bad luck. And they receiving the warning signs because it's something with their dreams in the reverse. Somebody motherfucking intuition is blocked off because they was constantly using it for fuck shit. Now it's been a sudden change. Alright, yeah, 56 minutes. I think I'm going to leave y'all right here, Leo. Anything else Leo needs to know? I think I done talked enough shit and done sung enough songs, baby. You got enabled, authorized, street smart connection. What's enabled? You got awareness. True story when it comes to the choices, baby. Your awareness done been enabled. You hear me? 88, what goes around, come around, boom around effect, and something about karma, I'm telling you. This spiritual wisdom that you have, this access, this tradition done been enabled with you, baby. You done tapped in. It's something about you being a spiritual leader or something like that. Look, and motherfucker done forfeited their contract due to them having trust issues. That's their own problem. Maybe next lifetime type shit. Look, culprit. That was the culprit of the issues. Somebody was real lustful and they felt like you was their property. They felt like they had ownership over your ass or something like that, Leo. And we got restoration. I'm going to end it just like that. Yep. Intuition on 10. And restoration. Property. So everything that belonged to you being returned back to you. You taking your motherfucking power back. That self-love going to be the best love. And you finally being happy. It just is what it is. A motherfucker can't take shit from you. So, that's your read, Leo.